All right, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, a little bit past 9 Eastern. And let's take a look. The only thing, I'm just kind of looking at my scanners this morning right now. Okay, let's take a look at this E-mini S&P. All right, so on the E-mini S&P, we can come down to 3997. 3997, that's going to trigger us a short. And getting several targets, but I'm just going to shoot for the very first one. And would bring me down to 39.84 and a 39.84 and a half. 39.84 and a half. That would be a profit target if we do get triggered short. Then I'm just going to go ahead and mark this 39.97. Oh. All right, there we go. 39.97. Kind of even right now, but I think we may get a little bit of pressure right now. We got the small down 31. Down a little bit here on the ES, down 6. Mini NASDAQ, down 14. Down 5 on the mini Russell. Gold, I really don't have anything on gold. Not seeing anything on silver. Possible short on crude if we can come down to 72.65. So that's the other one I want to watch. I watch crude at 7265. All right, 7265. I just want 7265. On stocks, man, I don't have anything this morning yet. Let's see what we have on the stocks. Morning, Glenn. How are you, sir? Glenn, I didn't see you last night. We had an awesome night last night. Every evening we open up the chat room. We like to trade the currencies, the currency pairs, Forex. Had a really good night last night. It was just markets were moving. Let's take a look at some of those, see what's going on the see if we have any currencies moving right now. Let's take a look. All right, let's start off. Let's look at let's see, what do you want to look at first? Aussie US. Not really seeing anything I like on the Aussie US. Euro US. US yen. You're not going to see these currencies on Bookmap, so ignore Bookmap. I'm looking at these charts over here. Don't see anything on that. All right, let's see if we have any stocks moving this morning. VKTX is on the radar. Yeah, I see a lot of really heavy buying coming in here. And let's see, but I don't have any pattern setting up yet for a buy, but I do want to keep an eye on VKTX. Let's look at SI, was a mover yesterday. Had a little bit on SI. Volume's good. Heavy buying down here at 195, 30,000. A big buyer at 195. Got a big buyer here around 205, 206. I'll be watching this if we can come up to around 216. Possible entry at 216. We'll see if these sellers dry up around 216, but 216 is, I'm going to keep that on my watch. I'm going to go ahead and put an alert in. If we hit 216, SNOA was on my radar. Pretty quiet on SNOA. Buying down here around 110. Once again, these horizontal lines here, as you get darker color, that means you either have more buyers or sellers. You can see up here, we had some sellers up here. Around 112, we have more at 110 on the buy side, so do want to keep an eye on that. I want to go ahead and save that, so we come back. We can look at book map on that. SCR was one we were watching. CEI is popping up over here on the scanner. Scanner you're seeing over here on the left-hand side, that's indicating new highs. CEI. And I just don't see it on CEI at all. No volume there at all. Super, super quiet. WISA. On a WISA. BX. BXRX. I do have some buys on this BR. Okay, let's see here. BXRX. I like that. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I want to watch around 205. Yeah, I want to watch somewhere around 205 for an entry on that. All right, 205, we're going to keep it on that. SNOA, once again. ICCM. Once again, these are just stocks that have pumped up on the radar this morning. ICCM, I mean, good volume, good spread between the bid and the ask. Way too thin. LIST, too thin. GFI was another one I wanted to keep an eye on. GFI. I don't see anything there I really like. I'll keep it on the radar. GOLD. This one popped up this morning on my scanner. GOLD. Not getting a lot of setups yet. Not seeing anything that I'm super excited about right now. And that's okay. We will pick up. I think we're going to pick up here after the opening bell. We still have about another 20 minutes or so before the opening bell. Oh, about 10 minutes before the opening bell. Oh. Take a look again at OSCR. Big order down here around 470. I'm going to watch for I'm going to keep an eye on OSCR. Let's see. All right, we've got something going on in the, let's take a look at I think it's crude oil. Okay, getting a short now on the crude oil. Take a look at crude. All right, so we're short the crude, looking for a target of 72.25. That is going to be my profit target on crude. And if I need to reverse 73.45. So 72.25 is going to be my profit target on crude. Still watching the E-mini. It's getting closer to a short. That's going to pick up here in about another 6-7 minutes. So I want to looking to go short around 39.97 on this ES. 39.97. All right, starting off the day with a short crude. Man, I'm not getting anything else. EBS. EBS heating up a little bit. Yeah, a lot of sellers up here though. Not a whole lot of buyers, more sellers up there around 56,956. 960. We'll keep it on the radar, but I'm not seeing anything I like right now. All right. So we're just short crude, nothing else. IBIO was on the radar the other day. I'm going to keep an eye on IBIO. I do see some room on the IBIO. Let's see here. You can see it coming up to 253. $256. Wish we had a little bit more volume in IBIO. We'll see what that does after the opening, but maybe a little potential there to pull a little bit out of it. Good 10, 12 cents. I'd like to see a little bit more than that, though.
CB trade at 8:28 a.m.
CB trade.
Profit target hit.
All right, so we just hit target on crude oil. I am out. I'm out of my short crude oil. All right, so crude oil hit our target. Get out of crude. All right, only one trade so far, and that was on crude. I want to keep an eye on the E-mini. Have a short down there at 39.97. Getting close.
CEI.
CEI.
JDST.
Not seen anything that I'm excited about. JDST, my favorite, starting to move.
JDST.
Not ready to jump in the JDST yet.
HIBS.
Bunch of sellers in here. Buyers and sellers. I don't think this is really ready to break out. So, but I'll keep it on. It is one of my favorites, JDST. HIBS, that's one that pops up quite a bit. Okay, we're also now getting a short.
HIBS.
Getting a short on the E-mini. Look at the ES. All right. We're short on the E-mini, looking for a target now at 39.8450, 39.8450. Also getting a short on RTY, getting a short on RTY. On the ES, my target, let's look at ES real quick. Target's going to be 39.84.5.
HIBS.
Our hold it won't reverse unless we come up to 40.22. 40.22.25. All right, now we are short the E-mini S&P. All right, once again, it's going to be the 39.84.5. Now it's very quiet. Now it's up 5. Still down on all the indices. Even the S&P is down 8. Small Dow's even. Down a little bit on the mini Russell. Down on the mini NASDAQ. More selling coming in. Let's go out and take a look at the 1 minute here. More sellers up here at 40.02. More buyers down here at 39.95. My target is 39.94.5. So I'm pretty much down there where those buyers are. All right, so keep an eye on ES. Don't see anything in the stocks that I like yet this morning. SI. I like to get that SI up here around 216. Then I'll consider buying it. Right now, I'm going to leave it alone. Not seen anything on the radar yet, still looking. Look one more time, there's VKTX. All right, so some potential here, but I do need it to move higher. Nothing there yet. All right, let's see what else. And there's just not a whole lot here. BFRG starting to pop up on my radar. Not seeing anything that really gets me excited with that. HIBS again. All right, I'm going to take a I'm going to look at one more thing here. I think I may go ahead and buy a little bit of this HIBS. Quiet though.
JDST.
No, I'm just not seeing it. Okay, SI is triggering up here. All right, I'm going to buy some SI. Buy an SI. Once again, that was a good one for me yesterday. SI was a good one. All right. In at 19 and 218. First target is going to be, wow, 228.
JDST.
All right, so I have 228. I have another one up here, 232. Bunch up here. And I also have one at 240. Still a ton of buyers down here. Let's look at JDST. I don't want to take on too much here, but I do want to watch JDST. I am picking up on JDST. 100,000. I just don't see anything yet, but I will keep it on the radar. Okay. All right, so we're watching this sign. Well, just a little bit further here. All right, my first target is 228. We just hit that. Almost hit that. Did we hit it? Actually, we did hit 228. Okay, so next level up. 33. And then 40.
JDST.
Okay, watching SI in at 18 and also bought some at 19.
JDST.
We should get up to at least 31, 30, 31. Draw that in there. More sellers coming in here around 28. I may take a little bit more on down here at 16 if we come down to 16. Okay, BXRX, that was one I was watching. Let's look at BXRX. BXRX has some potential. I'm going to keep an eye on SI. I'm long SI. Want to manage this before I look at anything else. All right, let's look at ES real quick. We're still short the E-mini. Pretty quiet, nothing going on the E-mini. Let's see what happens up here in SI. Let's see if SI can pump through here. Trying to get it up to 30. So at least get up to 28. Okay, so we hit 28. Let's see what happens here. Watching. Have sellers coming in here. Sitting on a nice profit. I'm going to go ahead and get out of SI. A little concerned about this wall of sellers coming in. Took my profit on SI. Been a quiet morning, so we're out of crude, out of SI. Only thing I have on right now is short the ES. Yeah, that can be a little confusing. Let's take a look at 5 minutes. All right. Like my short on the ES. Target once again, 39.84.5. UYSX. UYXS. And a ton of buying coming on in here. Ton of buyers down here around 290. I can see a target here, 323. Another buy pattern projecting, wow, pretty close, 325. S&P, the only thing we're in right now is short the ES. Small S&P, still short. Kind of quiet, still very quiet. We do come up a little bit more. I'm gonna sell some more into it. Gold, not seeing anything on gold, not seeing anything on silver. We're out of our crude oil. Looks like crude. Let's take a look here real quick on this crude. Yeah, nothing else. I was looking to see if we had anything set up on crude. Nothing on crude. And real quick, natural gas. Nothing on natural gas. All right, so we're getting up to the top of the hour. Once again, little disclaimer here. Keep in mind that this is for educational purposes only. I do not recommend that you follow any of these trades. Keep in mind also that the broadcast, there is a delay as we go through YouTube. And so you're definitely at a disadvantage if you try to mirror these trades because you're going to be getting in at a different time. Sometimes you're going to be getting in late. And you're going to be getting out late. So do not recommend you follow me or anybody else in your trading. You have to learn how to make your own trading decisions. This is just to demonstrate the way that I personally trade using the tools that I've developed over the last 40 years of my career. I only have two that I use. I have a series of patterns. And I have something called the Einstein formula. It provides me with the targets once I get a pattern that's set up for buy or sell. Stocks right now, we're focusing on buys, not taking any shorts. I will take shorts on the commodities and of course the indices. So the only thing we have going in here to the top of the hour is going to be short this ES. Let's take a look one more time at ES. ES once again is the E-mini. All right, still have a target down here at 39.84.5, holding on that short. So thank you for joining us this morning. I do this every morning, first hour, and then we continue on in our live trading room with our subscribers. If you'd like to learn more about my strategies, a couple things, you can go to my YouTube channel, Innovative Trading Strategies, or visit my website, innovative-trading-strategies.com. Also, that's the best way to get a hold of me is via the website. If you have any specific questions. Also, there's a good video, the link should be below this video once it's published, regarding how I trade Einstein. I do get into the patterns a little bit more, talking about Einstein and the whole theory behind Einstein. And that's going to wrap it up. So as we go into the top of the hour, all I have is short ES, and ES is starting to come down really nice now. So we may end up hitting this target at 39.84.5. Y'all have a really good day, and we'll see you first thing tomorrow morning. Take care.